Our next feature that we'll look at is the collision detection feature. So all we'll need to do to check that is we'll just close this clearance verification, which by the way has used the make parts understudy transparent option, and make the battery cover shown. And we'll press Control and Tab just to go to the exploded slide assembly component. And so here's our original section here. Now what we've got here is there is a component here which is free to move. Now if I click on Assembly and Move Component, we will see a component which is free to move here. Now we've got the option free drag, and we should be able to take that yellow, click on the yellow part, and we'll be able to move that component left and right. Now what I'd like to do is check if that component collides against anything. Now there's an option here called collision detection, and we can check between all components. Now if I take this component and try to drag it down, we'll hear it make a sound as it hits against something, and drag it up, we'll hear it make a sound as it hits into something else, and it highlights the components which are being collided against. All right. So here we see that it collides at the fillet at this section here. Now, if we click on the OK, we can see that overall that the component is colliding at that radius at that section there. What we could do is this head component here, we can right-click and go to Open Part. Just convert the file, and we can add a fillet into this radius, and add a fillet here, here. So I'm holding Control whilst I'm selecting these 4 edges, so 3 and 4, and we'll add a fillet with a radius of 1, and just click the green tick. Okay, so what we'll see is when we go into the original part, just rebuild and go back to the other part by pressing Control and Tab, and it will update the part here, and you'll see that now there is a fillet which has been added there. Now we can try to use the move component command along with the collision detection as well, and try to move the component, and we'll see an increased range of motion, so it can move slightly more down compared to where it was before. So hopefully you find this useful. What we can do to improve the speed is we can click on a command called these components. So if we know which components are colliding, we can speed up the collision detection by selecting only on the components which we expect to move. So here we can click on resume drag, try to move the components, and it will only check for collision between those components. So that might speed your time up. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video where we look at a component and trying to create an exploded view of that component and look at changing dimensions too. All right, so thank you for watching. See you in the next one.